Anti-Afro Svengalis, I want to talk to you for a few minutes about the concept or the theme phrase of turning on someone. He or she turned on him or her. He turned on them. We've heard that, right? Before I get into that, I need to let you hear this first. You're going to hear from Samba Q talking to Carrie Ann. So listen to this, and I'm come back and explain to you what's going on.
Shaquille, let me ask you a question. How do you know so much information about her home?
Well, she knows a lot of information about my home.
That it was built in 1947, the square footage and everything. That sounds.
He's looking at Zillow.
Didn't she go in my house and go through every room and say this room is small and he ain't got room for this and this is.
You the one that made the claim about my house going down in value. I didn't make the claim about your house.
Giving me.
Carrie. Can we keep it a bean real quick? Go. I'm not saying that I don't understand where you were coming from so far as Nikki is and was concerned. But you came at Shaquem hard body for a long time and he didn't answer back. And I get where you're coming from so far as what he did to your friend. But girlfriend, you know you are scathing when you say stuff about people, and you came at him and came at him and came at him to the point where he just blew up. Now, I'm not saying that this whole doxing thing is correct. It's not. But it kind of started in your camp, boo.
And soft serve, what you doing up at this time of the night? Who are you anyway? I feel like you're putting batteries in Carrie's back to keep things going. I know about motherfuckers like you. She's upset. Let's keep her charged up. People like me want to see her okay. I know she teaches children. I know she built a career. I don't want her throwing her shit away off some dumb shit with a 28-year-old from Michigan. It ain't about caping for the black man. It's about caping for the black woman when you step to her because she has the most to lose. He ain't got shit to lose. He ain't got no kids, no wife, nothing. Carrie's got a lot to lose. She's put a lot in this. And that's why I came at Carrie the way I did. And I said, I love Nikki too. But I know for a fact Nikki did not ask for you to go after him like that. And I just feel like you shouldn't have put yourself up there to catch those bullets. Because I know Shaquem. I've been watching him since 2020. And I saw he will burn people. He will burn people. He wants to win. He doesn't care. You lose everything. Oh, well. Oh, your mother died. Oh, well, she left you. He will use anything to win an argument. He has no chill. I've never seen anything like it. And I remember Carrie saying, Shaquem, I don't want to go against you because I don't want to get on your bad side. I know what you do when people get on your bad side. This was prior to the whole Nikki and mattress and all that stuff.
Here's what I would say. You know, thank you for your concern. You've voiced this opinion to me more than once. And so I'm just going to say, like, I heard you, and if that's how you feel, I heard it, and it's been said.
But I'm saying, why Carrie to go back and forth? Your job's on the line.
No, it's not.
Is your reputation on the line? People coming and making phone calls about you? Is it really worth this?
I don't feel like this is a conversation I want to engage in. So if you claim you're not caping for him and only coming for me,
I'm not coming for you. I'm saying, is it worth it to you?
Well, if the questions that you're asking me, right, the way you're questioning me, right, I get, I'm gonna just tell you, I don't feel it's for you to be coming up here questioning me. If you have something to say to Shaquem, you can say it to him. You've told me how you felt. I listened to you. And that's the most respectful thing I could do is just not respond to what you just said.
All right, Carrie Ann. But you know that I'm coming from a good place. I'm not caping for some boy. He's the same age as my middle daughter. I don't cape for
why is he doxing me and you up on my panel telling me what I should be doing?
Because I don't want you to lose. He got nothing to lose. I don't want you losing anything.
Okay.
That's why. when I go over there, you know what he's gonna do? Oh, but Carrie Ann is a lesbian. Oh, but Carrie Ann has a little house. Carrie Ann, it's gonna be nonsense. I'm talking to you because I know I can talk to you.
I mean, with this, I guess you can't. I guess the same way you give him a pass that you
No,
talk
it's
to
not
him.
a pass. It's not a pass. I know if I come at him, it won't make a difference. But you,
Well, I guess the same thing is true about me. Then you could just put me in the same category you put him in.
Emotionally immature?
I don't feel I'm emotionally immature. But if you feel like you talking to him with what you're saying to me right now wouldn't do no good, I guess the same thing that you could have the same feelings about me.
All right, Carrie.
All right.
There was a couple of comments that stood out for me. When Samba said, she's never seen anything like it. Well, that just goes to show that all people in the mental health field don't have the same experience or the same type of clients. This behavior is very low totem pole in terms of intensity. This is extremely mild. When I say it's mild, I want to make sure we're clear. When this person stepped over the legal line and law enforcement was engaged, the person stopped. The person didn't want any heat. Both in Rev G's situation and my situation. I'm not going to sit up here on the internet and argue with somebody who's violating my rights. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to get the people involved who can handle business. I'm not wasting a single minute of my time. Now, I will spend my time posting updates, giving people instructions on how to report when they have been harassed, whether it's here on YouTube or off YouTube. There are a lot of people being harassed out there, and sometimes they feel they have no recourse, especially if you're talking about black on black attacks. There's an expectation by some that you take the shit and don't do anything about it. Well, if you want to adopt that policy for yourself, you're welcome to do that. I don't adopt that policy. So for anybody who's looking for tips on how to report when you are being attacked on YouTube or off, I'm going to help people get that information. And keep in mind, if you're so sophisticated and you got it going on and it's the worst thing, oh, this is so bad, how did the person end up on probation so fast? And what did they have to show for it? An eviction? If you didn't have anything to lose, you wouldn't be running around here absconded from probation and blurring his background. He has a lot to lose. Talk about your freedom. Let me tell you something. The vast majority of people walking free don't want to be locked behind bars for any amount of time. Even homeless people, they would rather sleep on the street than go and be locked behind bars in a jail cell or a prison. Because once that happens, our choices are significantly reduced. When we're out and about, we get to do pretty much what we want, not when you're behind bars. Think about that the next time you want to say this person has nothing to lose. The person hasn't reported to probation because the person has something to lose. The person hasn't been paying fines because he has something to lose. The person has absconded 100% from his responsibilities because he has something to lose. I mean, the perception, people are free to have their own opinion, but what goes into their thinking sometimes, it just, and then if, again, for a therapist to be thinking like this, your freedom is not something you consider to be important to the point where you don't want to lose it. And you cannot talk sense into somebody who from the start was rocking with the person who she's now complaining about. There is no sense to be invoked into anyone like this because she knew what it was. So simplistic. And Carrie Ann's disposition is extremely infantile, getting up on a platform and arguing with someone who, if not 20 years younger, headed in that direction, getting all upset and angry and demanding, you stop lying on me. Especially since Carrie Ann ran around here lying on everybody else, is extremely infantile display of behavior all the way around. And this is what Samba Q says as a therapist. She's never seen anything like it. Well, like I said, not all therapists have the same experiences. Low totem pole. So let's move on because I want to address this turning on syndrome. In order to turn on someone, there has to be something else that was different other than what you saw at any time during your interaction or your engagement or relationship with a person. So Carrie Ann was rocking with this person since the entire time she's been here. How long has that been? Running up on 2 years? And saw all the things this person did. I don't need to go through the list of things this person did, but it was pretty disgusting, although it's low totem pole and easy to manage. Not going to get away with it, not getting away with it. But Carrie Ann thought it was funny. She laughed. She joined in. She encouraged the rumors to be spread about people, the lies, the harassment. She definitely was a part of it. So there can't be any turning on anyone because there wasn't like a good righteous side that I'm engaging and this person's doing all these things, being a good citizen, being respectable, being honest, and I'm part of this, right? I'm rocking with this person. This person is doing great things. Then the person turned around and showed an evil side. That's not what we have here. So there is no turning on anything. Carrie Ann knew what it was because she was a part of it. There is no good turned evil. It was already evil from the start. She got off on it. She loved it. She loved to see people targeted and attacked and harassed and lied on. But here she's got a big problem with somebody lying on her, which is her version of the events. She got just what she bargained for. What the hell does she want from us? You were rocking with this person heavy duty. There's no turning. You got just what you had delved into, what you supported, what you cheered on, what you laughed at. You got it all. So this is what you have to deal with. Nobody has to feel sorry for you. If you choose to feel sorry for Carrie Ann, you can. I sure as hell don't. Nobody turned on anybody. You knew what it was. I'm not going to spend any more time on this very obvious concept, except to say, you know the drill. Buyer, beware.